Hello viewers, in this video I'll be explaining you on how to create a simple plot using matplotlib. Subscribe to my channel to get alerts on more videos on Python and data science. Basically, matplotlib package creates a plot on figures. In matplotlib, figure is the region where the plot or a chart is displayed using matplotlib. In case of 2D visualization, we'll have two axes, whereas in 3D visualization, we'll have three axes. And all the objects that are created with matplotlib are called artists. That is, the figure and the axis that I was talking about are all artists. Pyplot in matplotlib is a collection of functions that makes matplotlib work like a MATLAB. So each function in pyplot makes some change to the figure. That is, it creates a figure, or it creates a plotting area in the figure, or it plots some lines in the plotting area, decorates the plots with some labels, and so on. To create a plot, I'll first import matplotlib.pyplot as PLT. So PLT is the generic alias that is given to matplotlib.pyplot. And this is a very simple code snippet to generate a simple plot. Plot is a method that takes arbitrary number of arguments. If we provide only a single list or an array to a plot, then matplotlib assumes it to be a sequence of y-axis values. This is the output of this particular code snippet. So the plot is done with y-axis starting from 1 till 4. But we can observe that the x-axis starts from 0. So in Python, the array range always starts with 0. So that is why the default value of 0 is the starting value of the x-axis. For the y coordinates, we have given 4 values. So 4 values will be considered for the x-axis also. And that is why we are seeing values from 0 to 3. Show is the method that will display this particular figure. So now when I execute this code, the show is the method that is responsible for displaying this output figure. If I give two arrays as input to the plot method, then the first array will be assigned for x-axis, whereas the second array will be assigned for y-axis. So in the first array, I have values from 1 to 4. So that is what got assigned here in x-axis. Whereas in the second array, I've given 5 to 8, and that is what we can see in the y-axis. And how is this plot generated? The first value is going to be 1, 5. The first point is this. The next value is 2, 6. So 2, 6 comes somewhere here. Next, it is 3, 7. So 3, 7 is here. And 4, 8. And all these points are joined by a line. And that is how this plot got generated. Now I want to name the axis in this figure. That is, I want this x-axis to be named as x-axis and y-axis to be named as y-axis. And for that, I'll use x-label and y-label function to name the labels. So in this figure, I'm naming the x-label to be x-axis and y-label to be y-axis. And that is why we are seeing x-axis and the y-axis labels here in this figure. To this figure, say I want to add a title, something like first plot. All that I have to do is to pass the title to this title function. So all this time we were looking at this particular plot as a straight line. That is, the visual representation is in a straight line. We also have an option to give various shapes for plotting, or lines and colors can also be formatted. Please refer to the description box where I have shared the matplotlib reference link containing the various markers that can be provided. So in the plot function, I'm going to pass a third parameter. And this parameter is going to help me in formatting the plot. Format of this particular parameter is going to be marker followed by line followed by color. So I've given star here, which is the first value of this format. That is the marker, and that is how I want the plot to be marked. So since I've given a star here, the plots are marked by star. Say for example, I want to join these stars by a line. And I can see the line and the star to be in blue color. I also have an option to specify the color. So that is going to be my third value in this format. Say I want to go for the red color. I can give the short form of red, which is R, to create a plot in red color. And this is how my plot will be displayed in the figure. This code snippet is all about creating a very simple plot. Hope you have got a clear understanding on how to create it using matplotlib.